Hello everybody, my name is Friska Levi Indriana. I am a student of Polteka Mangunwijaya Semarang. In this time, I will answer the question from case study 26 about state's obligation to provide emergency medical care. Case study 26. State's obligation to provide emergency medical care. Mr. H.S. fell off a train at about 7:45 p.m. on July 8. As a result, he suffered serious head injury and brain hemorrhage. He was taken to the local primary health center. Some necessary facilities for treatment were not available at the primary health center. The medical office in charge of the center referred him to the nearest hospital for better treatment. HS was taken to the hospital at about 11:45 p.m. on July 8. The emergency medical officer in said hospital, after examining him and talking to X-ray of the skull, recommended immediate admission for further treatment. Nevertheless, HS could not be admitted to the hospital as no vacant bed was available in the surgical emergency ward, and the regular surgery ward was also full. He was thereafter taken to another hospital at about 12 a.m. on July 9. But he was admitted there on the ground that no vacant bed was available. He was then taken to another hospital at about 1 a.m. on July 9. He was now admitted to the hospital on the ground the hospital has not an emergency or emergency department. At about 2 a.m. on July 9, he was taken to another hospital, but was not admitted there because two beds was available. At about 8 a.m. on July 9, he was taken to an institute of neurology. Upon examining the CT scan performed at a private hospital after payment, the doctor discovered a hemorrhage in the frontal region of the head and determined this was an emergency case that could not be handled at said institute. At about 10 a.m. on July 9, the patient was taken to yet another hospital but was also not admitted there on the ground that the hospital has no neurological facilities. Ultimately, he was admitted to a private hospital where he was treated as an inpatient from July 9 to July 22. I agree if every hospital has the authority to refuse treating patients and transfer them to other hospital. I, as a media worker at a hospital, often found moving patients to other hospital because medical facilities and service were not available. It aims to get the patient handled immediately and get the best service. However, in transferring the patient to another hospital, it must be ensured that the intended hospital is able to handle the patient. The hospital will usually move the patient to a hospital with more complete facilities. If the intern hospital has no available rooms, the hospital is obliged to treat the patient until a room is available. Everyone is entitled to the same quality of health service, and even if a person has money, he cannot buy better health service. Providing adequate medical facilities for the community is an important part of the obligation undertaken by the government in the welfare state. The government fulfills the obligation by running hospitals and health centers that provide medical care to people who need these facilities. In health service, everyone has the same right and get the same facilities. However, often government hospitals do not provide the best medical service for patients. In my opinion, in the case of Mr. HS, the hospital must not refuse treating the patient because of Mr. HS' condition that must get help. If an empty ward is not available, the patient is temporarily treated at the emergency room first until later there is empty ward. Most important, Mr. HS get the medical service needs first. This is my opinion. Thank you.